In this episode, we're focusing all on Eurovision 2025, so we had to bring back one of our favorite guests from season 1.
I will say this is our first repeat.
That's right.
The only guest who we wanted back.
Thank you.
Amazing Pixie Aventura.
I wanted to be back. I really did. I love this.
And we were sort of talking about this beforehand. One of the tragedies of our previous segment with you is that you are actually a Eurovision expert. And we did not get to take advantage
I didn't know about expert,
the well of Eurovision
Listen,
knowledge
on American soil, you are definitely considered a Eurovision expert. Because most people go, oh, that's a movie, right? Charles Bush said, it's not on TV, though.
No, it's not at all.
No. Yeah.
So the standard is low, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Anytime that I personally hear that a standard is low, that tends to be a space I try to occupy immediately.
Do you want my top 5?
Oh, absolutely.
I would like to make reference, for those of you who are not watching the YouTube, to the 3 pages of organized Eurovision descriptions that we have here in front of us.
Yeah. I've seen TED Talks with shorter scripts.
You were a straight A student, I'm assuming?
I was in the gifted program.
Yeah.
But then I realized
You're
I wanted
giving
to be
those
an artist.
vibes.
But I hated English. I'm an oral person. I didn't know that back then. So I was like, why do I have to read a book and
I've
then
heard
write
that
about
she's
it?
an oral person.
I am an oral person. But my top 5.
Yes.
Number 1 is Spain. Esa Diva by
Oh my
Melody.
God.
Una diva valiente, poderosa, subida su jardín lleno de espinas y rosas, resurge bailando con más fuerte que un huracán.
What did you think of the revamp?
The song itself is already dramatic. It is talking about a diva. You want it to be opulent. You want it to be like over the top. And I think the revamp surely did it.
Yes.
I agree.
By the way, I am here to be open-minded.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming with an open
These
mind.
vicious fans that are they're like, no, this is my song. And I'm like, well,
You know, you can just call me by name. Like,
Okay.
you don't have to.
Charlie.
I will say, just for our listeners, because we were talking about this beforehand, if anybody has not looked into Melody's full career, I recommend a quick Google of the Gorilla song. It is
we'll throw it in.
transcendent.
Toma las carinas, todos caminamos.
It's probably playing right now.
Yeah.
Gorilla.
You're probably muted, and the song is playing. Yeah.
Number 2 is Poland. Gaia.
Kiedy płacze do łza, toni świat, tule w swych ramionach zaginiony
The song is so Eurovision. She is multi-talented. She's playing an instrument. The breakdown with the guy is really, really good.
Yep.
And it's camp. And it's also very queer-coded. You have the dancers wearing heels.
I have to say,
Yeah.
Poland between last year and this year is just like making my life. How did you feel about Luna?
Yeah, no.
The thing is, I loved that song so much.
Yeah, the
but that
staging-
staging was
yeah.
insane.
I'm the one who holds the power, so come on, rise and shine louder.
But the horse
mean-
was so fun. I believe you referred to the Babadook last year for one of the songs.
Yeah.
There was a Babadook in this one too.
Yeah. And then we have Lady Gaga doing a chess game at Coachella.
Coincidence? I think not. I think that girl was taking notes. She was like, who is this Luna?
Yeah.
No,
But-
baby. That was based on Alexander McQueen's.
Alexander McQueen. Now, which country
Nuclear.
did he
Is it nuclear?
represent in Eurovision?
Oh.
I really like that song too. And
Yeah.
then when she spins around and holds that note for so long.
The microwave?
I mean,
The microwave moment. I love
it's amazing. I will say, slightly confused about when she gets raised to the ceiling. She like walks down, grabs the cables, hoists up, hoists back down again. And you were like,
Ironically,
why did we do that?
The reverse of Spain.
I will say those two numbers in
guess
their
I love
staging.
aerial. That's-
Yeah. Well, they do it. They're both very extra in the way they're staged, and in a good way. I believe.
Yeah.
Like, so I think you've got a real consistency to your top 5.
Well, top 3 changes things up.
Oh.
I think this is my dark horse. Netherlands, C'est la vie, Claude.
Ooh la la.
I think it's a beautifully produced song. You can hear the influences of like all the cultures that he surrounded himself with, and the dancing, like it's so fluid. It's
and
so
did you
good.
see that live performance? He's a great live performer.
Yeah. I just think as a song, because we have to remember that this is a song contest. As a song, it's beautiful. It's so good. It's very well made. The past 4 years, my top 10 have been 80% correct.
I actually think I have the exact reverse.
But also not surprising at all.
Can you just tell me where you have Italy on that list?
Vivere la vita è un gioco da ragazzi, me lo diceva mamma ed io cadevo giù dagli alberi.
She's number 16.
I'm in love with Lucio.
Because there's other ones that are just... I felt very neutral about it. It's a classic rock song.
Great
it's gorgeous.
rock, yeah.
I think the performance is very lacking.
I have nothing against the song, but I feel like in a row of 26 songs, it's gonna be hard to be the standout.
I would make the argument that it's stylistically very different from everything.
No,
else.
that is fair.
And that it does a thing that Eurovision actually never does particularly well, which is actually kind of rock. Like, I have never heard a rock song at Eurovision that I've actually
Charlie's
liked.
very anti the rock.
So I don't consider that rock.
It's glam rock.
It's glam rock, but
it's
not
Bowie.
even.
It sounds like Bowie.
But it's not. There's no point of view in the performance.
There's no point of view in the performance.
We're having another fight between Charlie and Pixie.
This is a song about trying to like live up to like society standards, and then you see this guy who, I don't know, he looks like a ghost. He looks like a queer ghost with like Andy in the Toy Story like handwriting written on his shoe.
So break through the barrier, break through the wall.
He literally gets up from the piano. He grabs the guitar.
No one's ever done
very
that.
classic. Well, no, but that's the thing. It's about the quality. Like, is there anything in C'est la vie that has the level of over-the-top maximalism of the first two on your list?
It's unique. But it's unique. The sound is unique.
I would argue that a song called C'est la vie is very hard for...
Well, if you're going off the name, of course.
So number 4.
Estonia. I know there's so much controversy with this song, but this is camp done well.
Espresso macchiato.
I have to say, Tommy Cash really sold me when he released as his like cover John Cage 433, where it like just did not do anything. And I was like, okay, you know what? This I can respect.
The official photo that he submitted to the Eurovision website, on his jacket or whatever, he has a post-it note that says winner of Eurovision 2025. They've done this to a degree before, but like this year it's very consistent. Like everyone is either doing a cover of their own song or someone else's song, and it's released on the Eurovision channel. They're now doing collabs on Instagram with the artists, and in everything that he releases, it's so clear that you're like, this is the same art direction. I feel similarly with Kant. On one of our recent episodes, we have Martin Green on, who's the new head of the Eurovision Song Contest. He goes, it just happened to be that a song otherwise entirely in English, the Maltese word for singing just happened to be the most offensive word in the English language.
Yeah, but I'm like, listen, this Brit is like, cunt is all of a sudden so offensive.
Well,
like,
that's
I'm like,
funny to
has
me.
he been to his own country? Like,
Yeah. I went to college there. And it's like, I feel like Americans are always shocked going to the UK that people just throw away cunt.
yeah.
Throw away cunt.
Yeah.
One person's cunt is another person's treasure.
Yeah. Anyway, so 5th place.
I'm going to go with the fairies from Latvia.
Yes. This I am so aligned with you on.
Moving to our little game. Okay. The thing about Eurovision 2025 is we'll be featuring the most languages the contest has seen since the language rule was dropped.
We are here to help our English-speaking listeners with a segment designed to introduce the meanings behind some of these Eurovision songs and explore how much of the songs are communicated through the staging and musical tone alone. It's a game we're calling It's All Greek and Lithuanian and French and Icelandic and Montenegrin and Latvian to me. Yeah. Is that good? Did you like that delivery?
I do.
The way this game is going to work is we're going to play one of these non-English Eurovision 2025 songs.
Based on the visuals, what you're hearing, but not capturing the words.
Yes.
What is the song telling you?
Okay.
First up, we have Claudia, who will be representing Greece with Astromata.
The glasses are a big issue for me.
She wants to be able to see the audience. Maybe there's...
Sure.
She's reading the lyrics.
The thing with the dancers, what bothers me of this song is that they literally do nothing with this movement of the music, and it makes me think that they're dead. The way that she's standing there, it seems to me that she's in danger and she's in need of help. These dancers just lying there to me is just like, well, we have to fill 6 people on stage, so put them on there.
Although, to be fair, I actually love a Eurovision number with choreography that I can do.
Just lying there?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't walk.
I mean, you've seen me.
So the song explores themes of displacement and is about the refugee experience. Claudia has said, I am connected to the song because my family are refugees, and my grandmother has shared stories from the past that have influenced me. Specifically, Claudia is Pontic Greek, and the song is thought to refer to the Pontic Greek genocide, where 363,000 Greeks from Pontus were murdered and exiled by the Ottoman Turks during World War I.
So
And you got
not
all
wrong that the dancers are dead.
To give you a little insight to the lyrics, my sweet mom, don't you cry, even if they put black clothes on you. My fated body is not defeated by the flames. The swallows of fire, even if they cross the seas, they never forget the soil of their roots.
I can already know what to do visually, like choreography-wise.
Oh my God.
Like it starts out...
We'll tag her.
It starts out
wait,
contemporary with like fans blaring with lots of fabric, where it's like, a mother like embracing her.
I see that.
Especially how Greece is known for like the fabrics flowing in the air. Every time you see a Greek movie, it's like curtains flowing.
The only Greek movie I've seen is the Mamma Mia sequel. But,
Absolutely. And the curtains were flowing.
Great curtains in that one. I do think this is a good thing to add to the game. We need Pixie's version.
Absolutely.
We need
Pixie's
parentheses.
We did this in season
I'm
1.
actually remembering it. And you know what? You are the only person we've ever done this with. So we are now moving to Katarsis, who will be representing Lithuania with the song Tavo Akis.
Obviously, this has to do with mental issues, depression. The costumes itself look like they're in straitjackets. There's torment, there's storm, tornadoes. So obviously, it's like the inner battle of like just what's going inside of you and trying to survive through it. My problem with the song is that just because there is lack of emotion, you should not be dead on stage.
I think this is a theme that we're getting. You don't like people dead on stage.
Baby, if you're going to be dead, be dead.
Be dead. Yeah, there you go. Commit. You were very accurate. The song is very metaphorical, but the opening part talks about this sort of empty meaninglessness, which fuels a fire, which is then later put out by a huge rainstorm from someone's eyes, but then the rain makes the wood rot. So it's this kind of cycle of like trying to fix a bad situation and things getting worse, and kind of this sort of like doom loop, which might be a little bit the feeling that you get while listening to the song. Just
Rotting?
a bit of a doom loop.
Give me a cube light that's like making everybody...
This is what Sweden understands so well when it comes to staging, is that sometimes when you have a huge stage, confine the person.
I do think had these boys been in a sauna, I would have enjoyed it more.
So now we got Voyage by
Voyage.
Zoe. Oh yeah, sorry.
No,
We got
I was joking.
Voyage
wow.
by Zoe Me, which will be representing the country of Switzerland.
That's right.
Zoe Me. I just get confused at how to English.
Zoeme?
How much to Englishify it or
Because
not.
there are umlauts over both E's.
Mes yeux condés découvrent le monde d'une façon naïve à faire confondre les démons de la nuit.
I do remember these lyrics. Beautiful voice from the get-go. It's a beautiful song. Obviously, just from the music video itself, it's being able to step out into the world. Literally, she's trying to cross the street, and there's a hesitation there already. But then I read the lyrics, and it's about darkness and
Yeah.
demons. And I'm like, that voice does not connect with that story for me.
I had like kind of a similar experience where I was like, you know, reading up on these songs, and she sort of talks about it as encouraging people to meet hate with love, to allow tenderness, and to recognize the beauty of the moment. And I was like, oh, that sounds nice. And then, like you, I looked at the lyric, and just to give our audience members a little bit of a sample of this, you throw words at me that suffocate me. No matter what, I'll lie next to you tonight. Which, you know, we've all been there. One day you'll understand that flowers are more beautiful when you water them. You've cut me.
Playing with the duality is nice, but her voice doesn't carry that darkness. But if the staging did, there could actually be something really interesting about her voice. Could feel like that light that shines through in a dark
Absolutely.
place.
What comes to mind, how I would stage it, do you guys remember the movie Pan's Labyrinth?
Yes.
It's this like forest creature nymph who looks like scary.
Yeah.
It would have to be a drag costume like reveal, but like if that creature on stage with her turns into something beautiful.
Or even if they had like that creature, but it was like King Kong. She was like in the hand of the,
Yes.
the creature.
Yes.
And there's this element of like, there's hope because she can leave, but she's
Absolutely.
constrained. but-
Absolutely.
I do appreciate how much the music video reminds me of Alanis Morissette's Thank You.
Ah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I also thought of the end of Closer.
Totally.
With Natalie-
Yes. Portman.
Natalie Portman
And
walking.
Clive
Owen.
I
and
always
Julia
want to say Clive
Roberts.
Davis, and Clive Davis was not in that movie.
Quite.
I think the thing I
Quite.
always find interesting about the two of you is I think you have 98% the same taste.
Yeah, it's
And you really find in the 2% how to.
What's our percentage of connection?
Yes,
no one
just
can
doesn't
get
like
more
the
heated
conflict
about
between us.
disagreement on Eurovision song than the two of you.
Now, speaking of a song that you either like or you don't, one could say it's a vibe. This is Vibe,
Yeah.
the song Roa,
Yeah. It is.
representing Iceland.
And it's the lyrics are building a boat and sailing.
Well,
It's their only connection to the world. A boat.
The dancers are
to
doing
be fair, they're not sailing. They're rowing.
the dancers are doing all of the work in this song because for me they are sweating, and it's not because they're wearing these astronaut suits. But,
I will say I do not believe those costumes breathe.
no, they don't. I will go to the garment district and grab that costume for you right now. So if we're talking about building a boat, there's nothing visual. I don't need you to build a boat on stage, but there is nothing visually that's telling me that. That is a circuit party performance
Yes.
that is literally just vibing.
I will come with some cultural context.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Because in Norway, we basically have a music genre that is high school graduation music.
I literally thought you were going to talk about how like
Building boats?
Yeah, that's Scandinavian. So like there are a lot of
We're
ports.
Vikings.
I was like, yeah. I was like, no, there is a big shipping industry. It's true.
We were Vikings. We have these songs.
In Norway, you're graduating year in high school, like everyone wears overalls for a month. People write messages on them. And then they have these huge gatherings. It's like Coachella, but only for high schoolers with very much like trance meets Europop kind of type of music. Rus is what it's called. And this is very much the center of what Rus music is. I have to admit, there's a little bit of nostalgia for me in this song.
Okay.
And that's the cultural context.
I appreciate it. And now that I know, I'm glad I did not grow up because I would have been the Debbie Downer and like this again.
Moving to Montenegro. We've got Nina Žižić with the song Dobrodošli.
Kako si ti, da li si dobro, gdje su sad svi, čisti pred Bogom, ko da su nijemi, stoje bez riječi, oni što tu su, uzuju sreći.
She's got a beautiful, musky, strong voice, which I love from the get-go. To me, the visuals are just very simple. So if I don't understand the language, except for the shadows in the back, it's Screaming Ghost, the movie. So to me, is she like coming back from the dead? Is she like trying to bring spirits? That's what I'm getting from this.
The word dobrodošli means welcome. And the song is welcoming us into the world of women's struggle.
The lyrics can be interpreted as anything from like illness to grief, but a lot of people have been reading the song as being about domestic abuse. The English translation, the night which is to blame wakes up, shamelessly rubs its tired eyes. Will it come or will it sleep? Red dawn comes to heal the wounds. Smile, endure everything. It will pass. It will disappear. It will stop. But when will it? I bid you welcome to the play about love.
So ironically, we have Switzerland and Montenegro talking about the same thing at opposite ends.
Yeah.
But what I think what Montenegro does better is when the vocals match up with the lyrics better.
We are moving to Latvia. So this is Tautametas with Berman Lami.
I think visually, it's gorgeous. The silhouettes, the chain curtain, them walking through, the light shifts, these are fairies.
Yeah.
And the lyrics, it just goes hand in hand. I think it was beautifully done without being over the top.
100%.
I don't even know if it's chain. It might be just fringe, like fabric fringe.
I actually think they took
This
Blanca
fabric.
Paloma's curtains from...
Get out of here. Get out of here. I feel like I'm going on an acid trip with these girls.
Well,
and
can I
I'm
tell
okay
you
with
my
that.
favorite thing to do with this song is just
Go
like
on an
put it
acid
on
trip.
loop and take mushrooms and just like let the harmonies wash over me, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
this is amazing.
Whatever was washing over you during that was not harmonies.
I don't know.
Maybe it was the milkshake man.
There's a lot of repetition in the song because of the vocal arrangements, but curses and hexes, never can they ruin me. Others are making a bridge of steel. I'm helping an oak to grow. The bridge of steel turns to rust. My oak grows evergreen. So we get this nature versus modernity. We get this.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
I mean, my name is Pixie. That's why I'm like connected to these dark fairies.
We're going to be in Basel, and then we're going to be like, wait, who is that wood nymph on stage?
with you.
You know, it's like one of them has been injured, and we have a standby coming in.
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion, it might be the best staging.
Another point of agreement here. How about
Yeah,
that?
it's them in Iceland, I think.
And
Yeah.
on that note,
Yes.
Pixie, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so
This
much.
was really incredible.
All the mysteries of the Euroverse.